Hello, so today we're going to do a science experiment to figure out why we use soaps and detergents and how they work. So first, I'm just gonna get a regular old jar and I'm gonna pour some water into it. Let's see, there's just some plain water in there. Pour a little bit more. And next I'm gonna get some vegetable oil and pour that into my jar. I wonder what's gonna happen. I think that the oil is going to mix with the water. So let's test my prediction. Pour it in there. You guys see what happened? Did it mix? No, it didn't mix. Maybe it just needs to be shaken up. Let's put the lid on and find out. Ready? Shake, 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 shake. Oh, that kind of looked like it worked. Let's watch and see. Forrest is gonna watch and see too. He's curious. He's curious to see if it's gonna stay mixed up. While I'm watching it, I'm noticing that there's starting to be oil up here at the top. It's starting to separate. Oil and water are immiscible. That means they don't mix together. They can't mix together because the oil molecules are attracted to the other oil molecules and the water molecules are attracted to the other water molecules. So when you shake it up, it looks like they're mixing together, but really you're just separating the molecules from each other and then they're sticking together again once you let it sit. And notice how the water always goes back to the bottom and the oil always goes back to the top. That's because water has a higher density than the oil. And density is related to its weight. So it's a little bit like water is heavier than oil. So now we're going to test and see what happens whenever we use detergent. So I'm going to do the same thing. Pour some water in. Pour some oil in. But I'm going to add some detergent as well. And this is just detergent that you would use on your clothes. Detergent, there's different types of detergents. There's laundry detergents. There's things like soap to wash your hands. That's a detergent. There's dish detergent, which you use to wash your dishes. They all have pretty much the same properties. So today I'm using detergent for your clothes, and we see how the oil is separating, and I'm gonna drop some detergent in there. What do you guys think is gonna happen? I'm predicting that the detergent will stick to the oil molecules. So let's see. Let me see if I can give you a good visual here. You guys see what's going on? It is going through the oil. And it's kind of getting stuck between the oil and the water. Let's put some more in there. I wonder if it's going to go into the water. Oh, look, it's starting to. There it goes. It's kind of dripping into there. That's pretty cool. So it's going through the oil and attaching to the oil and then taking that oil into the water. That's interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen when I shake it up. This would happen, this kind of represents your washing machine whenever it does that spin cycle or it agitates your clothes and the detergent and the water together. This will represent that. Or when you're washing your hands and you're scrubbing, it kind of represents that. Same with dishes, you're using the sponge to scrub your dishes. So shaking it will kind of represent that. I bet there's gonna be a lot of bubbles because that's what happens in my washing machine whenever it agitates, whenever it shakes, whenever it spins. spins. So let's see, you ready? Shake it up. All right, now let's observe. Oh, there's those bubbles at the top, the suds. So that was true. My prediction was correct for that. So far, I'm not noticing any other separation besides the bubbles being on the top and the mixture on the bottom. Do you guys notice anything? Let's see, let's put it next to this one. So you can see the difference. The one without the detergent is still separated. It has the oil and the water in 2 layers. This one, there's no separation. They're all together. That's called an emulsion. An emulsion is where you have liquids that have mixed together that were previously immiscible. So these are immiscible, but when we added the detergent, it made an emulsion. They mixed together when they couldn't before. I wonder why that happens. Why does the detergent help to make an emulsion? Well, to explain that, we have this little drawing here. So detergents and soaps are made up of long molecules that have a head that loves water and a tail that loves grease and oil and dirt. So whenever you add detergent to this mixture, well, it's not a mixture, to these 2 liquids, the head of the detergent will stick to the water and the tail will stick to the oil. And when you shake it up, it mixes it together. So it's kind of the bridge between the oil and the water, and it allows them to stick together. So that's how your clothes get clean, and your hands and your dishes. The detergent sticks them together, and then when you rinse them off with water, it allows it to just be washed away, which is pretty cool, isn't it? So this is just a fun thing that you can do to test different liquids. Are they mixable? Are they immiscible? Is there something that you can use to make an emulsion where they weren't mixable before, now they are? And it tells us how detergent really works, because I wasn't really sure. I had to look it up for this video and see. We use it every day. We use it to wash our hands, to wash our dishes, to wash our clothes, but we don't really know all the time why something works. We just know we're supposed to use it. So this is a really cool experience for me. I hope you guys had fun.